Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I just got back and out to the coast. Spent the night out there on the beach with the crocodiles. Okay, so we've got a spiritual hater here, and somebody needs to be mindful of someone. Now, when I left, we've had some issues where I am here. I'm more inland, right? And before I left, there was, I was on my walk down the bush there, and I got confronted by a couple of dingoes, and I managed to be able to frighten them away, but, oh damn, hang on, the dog's got my shoe. I'm going to have to just go and get it. I'll pause for a moment. Okay, sorry. Little bugger buddy knows, she knows when, to get my, what I don't want her to get, for her to get attention. Anyway, I switched it for something that she is allowed to have. So yeah, something's not false here. Someone needs to be mindful. So like what I was saying, I got confronted by a couple of dingoes, right? But before I left, there was quite a few events that happened, and my power got cut off. My power's been cut off. The pump stopped working on the pool. There's a big water leak, so I have to turn the pump off, right? And turn the tank off. So I just got to turn it on and off until I get it fixed. The boss is going to come tomorrow and fix it. But anyway. So before I left, so I thought I'll go out to the coast and hang with some people out there overnight. And anyway, I turned off the pump from the ball, right, before I left. And when I got back, I went to turn it back on to get the water flow again, right? Because I can have it on for short times. And when I get there, the pump's turned on. The water tank up the top is on the overflow, because it's not being used down the bottom here, right? And anyway, the pump was turned back on, and then there was a dingo face painted on the, it's like a little box on a thing. It's like a box on a pole that has all the electronic stuff in it for the pump. And somebody painted a dingo's face on it, and they turned the pump on. So, and I've suspected that, like the neighbours here, anyway, may have been tapping into the power source and the water for a while, because they squat just over the vacuum. Anyway, freaking frogs are in the speaker again. Anyway, yeah, so I suspect it was the neighbours, and one of the guys that was here, he left, and I think people are doing magic out there trying to get us off the property, right? Because I know that they want us away from here, because there's a bit of a battle for the gold here, and I think that's what the issue is. Because I pulled a bit of a read on it, and that's what came up, that they were trying to defend the gold on this property. Anyway, because we have a lot of people here coming here that go gold prospecting, right? And they're actually quite successful. Anyway, so the dingo's showing up before I left, and then the dingo face painted on the switchboard was very significant here. So, and like the guy that left, because he got the heebie-jeebies, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to give us the heebie-jeebies to get rid of us, right? Because if they can get rid of us, then the owner's going to be more inclined to sell the place, and I know that's what they want, right? Because the neighbouring property, I know they want it as well, the neighbouring station. Anyway, but I'm not scared of the heebie-jeebies, because I know what it is, right? And I know how to protect myself from it. But yeah, so a lot of their magic is backfiring. I know they're using magic because it was coming up. And yeah, so there's some backfiring of their magic. And, you know, like, the guy had only just come out of hospital too. They probably don't even realise that it's what's coming back on them, like, because he just come out of hospital with a major back surgery. But there's a couple, there's a woman there, and it came up in the cards, there was a woman, you know, throwing their magic at us, trying to get rid of us, right? Curse this place. But it ain't going to happen, right? Because I know. Anyway, they were trying to freak me out with the painting of the dingo. And of course I've got, you know, they don't realise that I'm actually related to the dingo anyway, you know. My father's totem was a dingo. And I've got a dingo right here, you know. That's something they don't know. Anyway, inheritance, right? This is an inheritance. We've got stolen money and we've got a hunter. So we've got inheritance, so they believe that they're inherited. I do know that this people have inherited the property that they're squatting on. Like, it's like they're called squatters, but there was always this fringe dweller on the side of the station, right? Yeah, so moving, and look, it's in reverse, like, nah. Spirit's saying, nah, not moving. We're not moving. There's stolen money here, or they want to. So they might be feeling that we are stealing from them because of the gold here. Something is unwise. Yeah, unwise that they're doing magic on us here. Unwise to buy something here. So, with the hunter, the place is surrounded by hunters as well. Now, hunters always come here as well because we've got pigs and buffalo and, you know, well, there's no crocodiles here, fortunately, only little baby, little water, freshwater ones. So, interesting. Inheritance, move, not to move. So we've got move in reverse, and stolen money. Something is not wise to buy something. And then we've got a hunter. And we've got mental health in reverse. We don't need any. Okay. Interesting. And I'm having a beer today. All in moderation, right? Okay. We're going to work with our crows today. Okay, inheritance. We've got a queen of wands, yeah, they're not moving the calm waters, they're currently gone through something, they're not moving. No one asked them to. Inheritance. Clarify. Inheritance. Yeah, look at that. Someone's trying to sabotage this new beginning here, because this is what we're trying to do here, is we're trying to get this place up and working again. And we've got someone here trying to sabotage that. So that's what this Ten of Swords is. They're trying to get rid of us using fear tactics. But they don't know that we don't have any fear. We've got move in reverse. Clarify. Yeah, it ain't working. It ain't working. And it just tried to flip up into the top there. And we've got so it wasn't, moving is not an option, but then it turned over to this passion with this Ten of Cups, because there's the Ten of Cups here. We're moving into the Ten of Cups. I'm going to put it around that way. We're not moving because our Ten of Cups is here also. There's enough for everyone to share, right? Yeah, this is not over. Interesting. Stolen money. You know, like, to play games, like the devil here is in reverse, it's not working. What's going on here? Like, get it. She's got a bloody bone right underneath my stand here, and it's going to keep moving. Can you just go and take that over there, please? Take it over there. Oh. Take it over there. Gross, right? Well, anyway, let's see what's going on. Okay, stolen money. We've got the devil in reverse and sabotage. Yep. No, I don't want you to have it here. You stay over there. Yes, thank you. Why is this in reverse? An emperor is in reverse, and we've got the juggling of the two pentacles. This is a boss figure here. He's in reverse and he's juggling money. Okay, so something is unwise. Buying, so he feels like it may be an unwise buy here because we've been getting a whole lot of cursed energy, but the spirit was saying, you know, like this land here has been contaminated with dark energies for a while. We want to clear that, right? We've got the hunter. King of Cups is in reverse. Clarify this hunter. Clarify the hunter. This could be the dingo, right? We've got Coin of Wands. Not unstable. We've got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Unstable. This could mean that this place is unstable, or the person, the hunter, is unstable. So let's get into it, alright? Okay, clarify first. 10 of Swords, please, Spirit. We have a King of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Wands, the new beginning, the sun, somebody's happiness. New beginning, sabotage, 2. Somebody wants to sabotage somebody's new beginning. That's what's going on. Knight of Wands. It hasn't worked. Because that Knight of Wands flipped, right? First it came out in the reverse, and then it flipped over and come out in the upright. So it was like, yeah, they were trying to flip us on our back, but no, we jump up and we can see what's going on. And we don't have fear, right? 2 of Swords. Somebody's waiting for their ships to come in. As I walk through the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. In the name of Jesus Christ, we are protected by the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 10 of Cups. This coven has not worked out. The group of people has disbanded. Someone's not sad about this. So somebody is not in regret about breaking off a partnership. They've still got their 10 of Cups. Somebody's not broken heart about something breaking up, you know. We've got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like, yeah, they're not left out in the cold. Someone's not left out in the cold because of some sort of breakup. Clarify the devil in reverse. Because the devil was trying to, they were trying it on, right? We've got the 10, and we've got the King of Swords in upright. Wheel of Fortune. And what did I say? It's about the resources. There's plenty of resources here. This is like, yeah, and this is under stolen money, right? So we've got the devil in reverse. We've got the Knight of Swords, people coming in quick for the resources. for a wheel of fortune. So there's a whole lot of people that can see this place is like, this is gold country, you know, like, For me, the gold is the catering for the people that are chasing the gold. Yeah, there's no, when somebody's trying to get someone to miss an opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, somebody walked away. Somebody missed an opportunity and they walked away. And somebody wants someone to walk away from the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow offer, the truth. Someone walked away because something was coming too slow. Something was moving too slow here. Why that's coming under stolen money, I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Balancing the Pentacles. Again, this is gold. Somebody trying to sabotage gold prospects under the moon. Somebody's weak. They missed an opportunity to walk away. So somebody missed an opportunity to actually walk away. That's interesting. Six of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse. We have a star. The Moon in reverse. So what is... A star is born. There's a King of Swords in reverse. And someone is not sad. The illusions have been unveiled. And there's a defense here for sovereignty. Defending independence. So somebody's trying to sabotage somebody's prospects for independence. Queen of Pentacles. And they're trying to use scare tactics. Yeah, they want to keep somebody in poverty, right? We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The conflict is in reverse. There's no fight. We have a King of Swords in reverse. Someone made a decision and they're having a victory. There's no conflict here. There's no fight. It's just getting interesting. Defense ending. Somebody's trying to defend somebody. Somebody's trying to bring down somebody's defenses. All right. Clarify this Emperor in reverse. This is an unwise decision. The Emperor in reverse. Clarify. Seven of Swords. Look at this deception. There's an unwise decision going on under the moon. Seven of Swords. Yep, told you, it's about the gold. Somebody's not giving someone an offer. So when I was negotiating with the neighbours, station owners, they straight away put an offer to the owner of this place that they would give him the money straight away to buy this place up. Somebody didn't take the offer. Somebody lied about something. A hangman. a new perspective. Someone's got a new perspective on an angle that somebody is taking. So they're not buying into something. There's definitely a lie going on to do with some sort of offer. Someone's coming out of Hermit, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Someone's not moving. Two of Pentacles. There's an injustice. As a coven. It could be somebody in the past here, or somebody's not nostalgic. We've got a King of Pentacles. Or somebody is not nostalgic about some group in the past. A Knight of Cups. So somebody's going through a tower. So somebody's trying to offer somebody something. There's like a new beginning. What is the injustice here? King of Wands in reverse. Unstable. So somebody's not stable. A King of Wands. This could be a Leo. Because it was coming out that this Queen of Wands as the hunter also, look, Magician at the bottom of the deck. And what's trying to come out is the Lovers. Yeah, this is a couple in this coven. They've made an agreement with some group, organisation here. There's a High Priestess and a Hierophant. These are two spiritual leaders here, feminine and masculine, a couple, and magician. So we've got two powerful energies here. They're leaders of some sort of coven, some sort of group. And they're coming out as hunters. But the King of Wands here is coming out also in reverse, which is like unstable. Yeah, they're weak. This person is weak. He's wounded. Did I not say this person had a back injury and they just come out of hospital? Someone's a star. There's no illusions here. There's a bad investment at work. But it's not over. Empress in reverse. Missed an opportunity. Untempered. So they're not distracted. Somebody's trying to get someone to miss an opportunity, but then they're not distracted. Closed by the Huntress. I said the Huntress, Queen of Wands. Not moving. Queen of Cups in reverse. A mother that is not stable is here and untempered. An Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Chariot in reverse, not moving. Some sort of information is not coming in, but something was exposed about some sort of sovereignty and there's defences. Death. With the King of Swords. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but there could be a King of Swords here that might be like passing away here. Because this person's coming out weak and unstable. Why is this? King of Wands. Yeah, they've been exposed. And I feel like it's been exposed to something, like it's not exposed, well, it could be that they were exposed for doing magic, but they've been exposed in a different way, like it could be to some sort of chemical or something. There was a bad investment with a Queen of Cups in reverse. And I feel like this masculine here may have invested with this Queen of Cups in reverse, and it was a bad investment. There was a deception, and I'm getting like some sort of like exposed to some sort of chemical or poison or something like that. Which has made this masculine weak. So this is like a couple. What is this? Seven of Cups. A Page of Cups. Something in a cup, see? And they were exposed to whatever's in this cup. There's a Fool. They took the cup. They took. I'm hearing elixir. Or they took something in a cup. They drank something. It's poisoning them. They may have had 7 of these. This King of Wands is weak and unstable because they're consuming something that is coming from this Queen of Wands, maybe doing magic on this person. This is a bad investment they're working on. It's not over. An Empress in reverse. And there's the cup. Someone didn't walk away. They need to walk away from this Queen of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. But they're not getting a message. To be single. They're not getting a message to be single. What? The hell has this got to do with it? Let me clarify this King of Cups over here with the 10 of Swords in his back. Someone holding back here. Holding back from what? Spirit, what are they holding back from? A King of Swords. So a King of Cups is holding back from a King of Swords. So this could be holding back information of something. They're holding back something. Money, perhaps. They're holding back something. To 10 of Swords, this King of Cups. Their new beginning, their inheritance. Their sunshine. They're heartbroken. Or they want to give them a heart attack. Somebody might be doing magic on someone's heart. We're going to be talking about somebody taking something here. Somebody's definitely sabotaging someone here. Let's So collective, take this as it resonates for you. You may resonate with the story line, you may not. This might be very specific for one person here. But if it resonates, hey, you know, the patterns often repeat themselves in various places. 10 of Swords, clarify the 10 of Swords. King of Cups, please, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's trying to sabotage someone's new beginning. King of Cups, clarify the King of Cups. There's a lot of money involved. This King of Cups might be wealthy man. Okay, four of Pentacles. Someone's holding back here. Four of Pentacles. They're holding back a partnership. The King of Swords in reverse. A main male. So we've got two masculine energies here. And one is sabotaging the other by holding a partnership back. But holding back somehow in this, for someone to have a new beginning in this partnership. But it's something that, Ace of Wands, clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. There's a long road here for this new beginning. Three of Swords, clarify the Three of Swords. Yeah, his murky thoughts here, the Three of Swords. Someone wants to take somebody out of a partnership. Someone wants to get rid of someone, basically, out of a partnership. And it's because of the Sun. The Sun, clarify the Sun. His thoughts. His thoughts. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Unexpected money. Somebody's moving. So someone's taking some sort of impulsive action towards unexpected money. The Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups. There's a marriage in reverse. So somebody might be expecting to get a lot of money from a divorce of some sort. This could be a divorce as, you know, like a marriage, or it can be divorce in a business situation. Two of Swords, reversed. A decision on a journey. Somebody may not be able to make a decision on what they're doing, what they want to do. We have a good lady in reverse here on somebody that's not so good. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify this Three of Pentacles in reverse. A rich man. A rich man that may be now not in regret about ending a partnership. They don't feel like they're left out in cold. In this living room in reverse. So, living room in reverse, waiting for ships to come in. Change, there's no change. Yeah, so this is coming out as like, you know, like there's no change, somebody's not moving. I think somebody was trying to get someone to move here. Like get out of the new beginning, like get out of this, whatever it is. Like this person's still waiting for their ships to come in. Got stolen money with the Devil in reverse. Clarify the stolen money. A house. So it's a place. It's not haunted, I heard. Seven of Swords. Oh. Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Gift. Somebody's trying to sabotage somebody's gift. Clarify the Knight of Swords. An illness and a rich girl. Someone's coming in fast. Somebody's ill and we have a rich girl. So we had somebody that looked like they were being weakened here. Somebody's coming in fast to make somebody sick. Six of Pentacles, clarify. They want to balance up. Somebody wants to balance out their pentacles with the deck. Wow. The Nine of Cups. There's no hope for these resources. See, this is coming out under stolen money, right? The resources. It's the resources. Wheel of Fortune, rich girl, somebody ill, somebody's trying to make someone ill, a good lady in a house. Someone trying to make someone ill. It could be mentally ill, you know, like with someone trying to, use scare tactics. Queen of Pentacles, occupation, at their occupation, but there's no change, there's no budging, there's no moving. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Sadness, occupation, sad. Someone's sad about not having a new beginning here. There's no conflict. A decision with the, somebody's sad that there's no conflict at this occupation. A decision and the Six of Wands. There's a false person. Clarify this false person. This is an official person. This false. Clarify this Emperor in reverse. I think there's juggling money. It's not unwise. This person lacks wisdom here. The good Lord is juggling by Two of Pentacles. It's not going to jail. I need to get some more cards out because I'm running out of cards here. But just clarify the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit. Seven of Swords. There's a deception about somebody's high honour. Somebody might be pretending to be high honour here. They're a thief. Ten of Pentacles. There's no remorse either. Injustice. The good Lord. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Male, female. Is not moving. And then we've got Jail. King of Wands in reverse. I need to get some more cards. There's an expectation. There's an expectation of somebody's instability. Go for this King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, someone's investment. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. I think somebody's trying to destabilise somebody. There's regret. Strength in reverse. Somebody feels weak. There's no messages coming in. Well, they've got nothing coming in. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a lie here. Someone's not saying something. There's a deception in honour. The truth. The Hangman. A missed opportunity. The truth is there's a missed opportunity for somebody. Why is this new perspective here? A new perspective on somebody moving to calmer waters. Somebody lied to somebody about why somebody moved somewhere. Seven of Cups in reverse. So somebody was unable to end somebody. And they're exposed. And now they're burdened. Page of Cups, and now they want to apologise and give to somebody. The Fool, for a new beginning. Outside of this structure. It could be an opportunity outside some sort of structure. Clarify this High Honour in reverse. A King of Swords. Clarify this Thief. A Knight of Swords. In reverse. So we've got a King of Swords who's not moving. This person's a thief. They're just coming out as a thief. Who's the good Lord then here? Good Lord? Who's this good Lord? Oh, good Lord. They're not a wounded warrior, so there's some sort of lessons that somebody has not taken into account. There's something that is not accounted for. With this buy. Injustice. What is this injustice? There's something leaking. There's something leaking, and we've got Two of Wands, longing for... Somebody's wishing for... Somebody's wishing for bad things to happen, and you know, like little things to cut someone out. or to make them believe that something was a bad investment. Clarify this hunter with the main female, the hunter with the main female and the Six of Swords in reverse. There's a imbalance here. This Queen of Wands, main female. There's some sort of financial imbalance, or it's like somebody not living within their means, that kind of thing. And they're not going anywhere. Or maybe, because this person's coming out as a hunter, so they're not catching anything. Very complicated. So clarify this false person and the official person. There's no conflict. There's no conflict with an official person here. There's a victory. But I don't know why this person's coming out as a false person when there's a victory. There's sadness. Page of Pentacles and sadness. Yeah, there's no ships coming in, so somebody's sad at their occupation. Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. There could be an offer, but what is this death? Funeral. Six of Pentacles, ending somebody's flow, money flow. Somebody could be Page of Pentacles. Poverty. Somebody's sad about some sort of love offer here with this gift. Yeah, there was no victory here. No fight, no victory. To balance out some sort of work, investment, money. I don't know, Wheel of Fortune, good lady. I want to, ooh. Somebody wants to move to calmer waters, and somebody wants to, look at that, look, I want to, and somebody wants to beep somebody here. No hope for resources. Somebody's seeing somebody as the Wheel of Fortune, and they want to, you know, somebody. But with the Knight of Swords here, somebody ill is coming towards a rich girl to cause the Five of Pentacles. Somebody being left out in the cold, a rich girl, stolen money, a stolen house, stolen house, work, stolen house, stolen work. to cause somebody this is to cause somebody stole somebody's work, somebody's house, to cause them to be left out in the cold and get an illness and cause them no hope, and cause them to want to sell themselves. To sell themselves. So somebody's stolen from somebody to cause them to lose a house and work, to make them want to, do things in the wrong ways. That's so weird. What the fuck? But somebody's unwavering. This is not happening. Living room. We've got jail. Somebody doesn't regret something here with the Ten of Cups. Clarify this Ten of Cups and a marriage. This could have been a marriage, family, not moving. Somebody feels like they're in a prison. In a partnership, there's no change. Somebody's not left out in the cold. What is this no change? Illusions are, so the veil's been lifted. There's no illusions that somebody's not changed. And somebody's like all in their head about it. Because they wanted somebody to... So somebody took from somebody their work and their house, their livelihood, to cause them no hope, to want to sell themselves. This is crazy shit. A gift. There was no victory in this. There was an ending to somebody's money, work, again, occupation. And then somebody offering love because they've got nothing coming in. This is a false person. They wants to move to calmer waters. This person is a thief. There's no remorse here either. So they lied. I don't know. Clarify the unexpected money, please, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's not getting what they expected on this journey. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands. King of Cups is here. So somebody was waiting for a King of Cups. They're not getting this King of Cups. They're not getting what they expected. Or vice versa, like take it as it resonates. Somebody held back on a journey. And someone was waiting for somebody, but for unexpected money, that there's none. His thoughts for the sun. Someone was doing magic. Murky thoughts with the 10, with Three of Swords, murky thoughts and the Three of Swords. Mucky thoughts and the Three of Swords. Yeah. So somebody wanted to sabotage somebody's stability because they never got what they wanted. Ace of Wands, long road, yeah, Magician. Somebody's manifesting a new beginning. King of Swords in reverse, main male. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse, main male. Wish fulfillment. Ace of Wands, the King of Wands. A lustful King of Wands with the Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment, and the Ace of Wands. So somebody wants, you know, somebody wanted, but they had no integrity. This person has no integrity. So there was no, yeah, this person was just coming in all deep, you know. Holding back, so somebody held back because this person was all, you know, like just approaching somebody with their dick in their hand. Excuse my language, but you know. So they never got what they wanted. Right? A Queen of Swords. A lot of money. So somebody wanted to sabotage someone because they didn't want to, you know, trust. There was no trust. Ten of Swords. Trust in me, baby. Give me time, give me time. Ooh, a little more time. I heard somebody say, the older the wiser. I can't remember the words go. The older the wiser, a little more time. I can't remember. But anyway. Trust in me, baby. But somebody didn't trust somebody. They thought they were just there for the money and lust, which is possibly quite true, so they held back. But someone didn't get what they wanted. But this is completely different to what's going on way over here. I'm just totally confused. Well, we've got a Ten of Swords again. So somebody actually did forfeit somebody's trust, and so they want a Ten of Swords. Somebody wants to Ten of Swords somebody. I feel like somebody held back from someone because they were just lustful and they never gave them the new beginning that they expected with this lot of money here and this King of Cups. And then they wanted to, you know, like they were wishing him ill when they were trying to make somebody unstable. This is kind of like giving me a bitter, want to kill you energy because, you know, like this is giving me, somebody didn't get what they wanted from someone, so they got bitter and then wanted to curse someone on their journey and curse their money prospects. Because this King of Cups here looks like they're waiting for their wish fulfillment to come, but this Queen of Pentacles holding back on their journey. Was not going to get their Ten of Pentacles, their unexpected money. It's like somebody approaching somebody fast with their dick in their hand because they want some. They want to cash in, basically, on this rich man. Could be somebody from somebody's past. It could be somebody that somebody's divorced from, And I feel like this rich man could be going to jail, or they're all in their head about a contract that is in reverse. There's a contract that, and this person didn't really care about this contract. There's no regret. And I feel like this is why somebody's got quite bitter, because somebody didn't care about their investment in this contract, in this marriage. This could be a business partnership. It's from somebody's part or family. So there's no illusions and no change here in somebody's living room. So it's like somebody may have upset someone because they didn't get what they wanted. They might have been in love with someone and thought they were going to have a partnership with someone, it didn't work out, and so they've got bitter, and then they want to wish ill will on this person, this rich person. And they might be trying to get somebody else to go out in the cold that they might be jealous of. And they might be doing spell work on this rich girl that they're jealous of because they want this person with this Wheel of Fortune. So this rich man might want to be, you know, engaging with the rich girl, and that's what's causing somebody to feel like they're out of the loop, you know, like, and they're worried about their resources. So somebody feels like they're left out in the cold because somebody wants someone else. But they might have promised something to somebody else, you know what I mean? Another feminine energy. So somebody's gifts, somebody's sabotaging somebody's victories here, and their money, they're trying to end somebody's stability and their money because of this love offer to a Queen of Pentacles at work. And this other person is just not sad about this other person, and I don't think they realise what's going on here. Because somebody's not got something coming in, things aren't working out, things are being sabotaged because there's a false person here. There's no conflict as such, but like someone moving on to calmer waters and they've got their boundaries up, a victory. But with this official person coming out as a false person, it's like false testimony. Somebody could be giving a false testimony because they don't want conflict with someone. This is giving me like somebody really up someone's butt. Whatever that is. So we've got a Knight of Swords in reverse, a Thief, Emperor in reverse. This is like giving me a corruption here. The King of Swords, he's in the upright with his high honour. There's a deception of high honour. There's a deception of high honour with this Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's not in grief. They may have lied to someone. Yeah, there's a lie here for sure. We've got the Ace of Swords out here twice. The Ace of Swords clarifying the Ace of Swords. That somebody missed an opportunity, but someone's got a new perspective on the lie. And in an institution or a group, a coven, someone never got what they were supposed to get. And someone else didn't really care. This person who's like fake high honour. This is a corrupt policeman. It looks like. A thief. An unwise thief. Could be a corrupt official by, I didn't learn a lesson, and they juggled the good Lord. I juggled a good person. And the decisions that they made, they were longing for. So somebody was longing for somebody to have trouble coming in and not get what they, I heard just desserts. And they're regretful because it's made them unstable. But to do with this investment, this main female is not going anywhere. They're not juggling this main female. They're not, this is a hunter, so this is somebody who's going for what they want. This is an investment, so somebody might be investing in this person. But the King of Wands was unstable, whoever that is, was weak, and there was no messages. So somebody was burdened, but somebody's sabotage didn't work out. They didn't manage to end something here because something was seen for what it was. And then somebody's made some sort of offer to somebody for a new beginning. So somebody didn't want somebody, right, in a situation. They wanted to sabotage somebody because they didn't want to have an intimate relationship with somebody. So this person decided to cause some instability and lie and, prevent somebody from, like being successful in making any money or something at work. Yeah, like sabotaging, causing someone to be ill and leaving them in the cold because they wanted to have intimate relationship with them, and they were all in their head about this other person, so there was jealousy here. So they wanted to make that person suffer because of jealousy. And they were making out they were something official. They never had anything coming in. They had their guard up, so they moved to calmer waters. Yeah, and they just wanted to cause someone else losses because of jealousy. So they lied and whatnot, trying to get rid of someone. But somebody sees this Queen of Wands as being the hunter here, go-getter, the investment. And this other person was like a burden or burdened by this situation. But they were unable to sabotage somebody and cause them burdens by ending something. And so somebody else is getting an offer. I think I've got it all. Wow. So let's have a look here and see who's getting an offer. So who's getting this offer with the Fool here, the new beginning, the Fool? We have, corruption here. So this is an investigation into corruption. About a niece. A Taurus is here. Who else is here? There's an in-law, there's the police, and there's a Cancer. Who else is here? Somebody's son. A sister in reverse. A love interest in society, in a society, a love interest in a society. Or somebody who's from society, you know, a sister is here. Somebody could be in high society. I've just seen a Pisces. An Aquarius. A coven. So somebody's definitely in a coven. Somebody's daughter. Anybody else? A husband, somebody's husband. Going to jail. There's a Pisces. Family. So I'm going to leave it there. Sabotage is at the bottom of the deck, and a friend. So anyway, I'll leave it there. And thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.